Hey, what is going on, guys? Today we're taking a look at the Master Grade Blitz Gundam, and this is going to be the first of a few Master Grade Seed kit reviews that I'm going to be doing for this month. I posted on my social media not too long ago that for the month of July I want to do kind of a special focus on Master Grade Seed kits because I have a few of them that I need to get around to reviewing. So this is going to be the first one. The other ones that I plan to review later on throughout this month are going to be the Master Grade Dual Gundam, the Master Grade Astray Blue Frame D, and the Bandai Master Grade Destiny Impulse Blanche. So those 4 Seed Master Grades I'm planning on reviewing this month, so stay tuned for those. But for now, let's take a look at the Blitz Gundam here first. This is a Master Grade I've wanted to build for a long time. Always liked the design of the Blitz Gundam and always thought this Master Grade looked cool, just never got around to checking it out. So big thank you to ZakuAurelius there in the Philippines for supplying this to me. So especially if you guys are living in the Philippines, you can check out their website there. Even if you're not, you can check out their website. Anyway, they do ship worldwide, so if you find something on there at a good price that you like, you know, check that out there on their site. The link will be down below. So thank you to them for hooking me up with this kit. So of course this was part of Bandai's series of releasing the main mobile suits from the Seed series, all using the same frame, or modified versions of the same frame anyway, parts of the same frame, and then just changing the outside armor for them, and of course all the equipment and everything. So I've built the Buster Gundam, and that was a really fantastic Master Grade, and so I'm expecting nothing less from this one here as well. So let's take a look around the rest of the box now that we've seen how awesome this front box art is. Of course, it is a big size box on the front, but it's not very thick. It's pretty thin, and the Buster was the same, so it's a pretty thin box. On the side, just kind of got the same thing there. On the bottom of the box, we've got a little bit of information there about the Blitz Gundam. It's all in Japanese though, and then we've got a front and back view what that's going to look like when it's all painted up. We're here a little bit about the weapons and armaments. The shoulder opens up there. Not exactly sure what that's for offhand, but anyway, it does also have its shield and the weapons stored inside there. And it also has that claw weapon, which goes out on a wire, which is also included in this. I'm sorry, I forget the names for all these. All these weapons do have specific names, and all the weapons, all the names for all the weapons in the Seed series are all kind of difficult to pronounce, difficult to remember names. So you guys, if you're familiar with that, or if you care about the names of these weapons, then you can look those up for yourself, but offhand I don't remember. Anyway, the claw, it looks really cool, but the one thing I'm worried about is that it's a pretty complicated part. Like, there's a lot of parts there, so I'm thinking that's going to be kind of heavy to be supported on a single wire, but we'll see how thick the wire is, if it's able to hold it up or not. And then of course it's just talking about the mechanisms, the advanced articulation here of the frame, and then some markings, and then the pilot figures there. So it looks like we got a seated pilot figure, of course, and then 2 different exterior pilot figures there. One sitting down, which is pretty cool looking. Just, it's something different, that's always nice. And then just a standing kind of standard Master Grade pilot figure there as well. Going on to the top of the box here about the Seed Remastered comic. So that would be the remastered, I guess, version of the manga, and then the Seed Remastered HD Remastered series. That was kind of the reason why they came out with these Master Grades, to also promote, or just cross promotion between the remastered series and the new Master Grades. So anyway, here's just a cool action pose there. And then the style of the MS, just some nice illustration there, and illustration of the other suits from the line. So the list price for this kit, 4,000 yen, so definitely not too bad at all. So it's going to be a good amount of plastic in here. Now, it's going to be a lot of black in here, so you're going to want to maybe do something to help bring out some of the details on this if you're going to be painting it, or even if you're not painting it, just a little bit of dry brushing or something like that might be helpful to bring out some of those details. There was like it was a Expo exclusive or Premium Bandai or something that was like a all totally clear version of this. It was the what is it, the colloid Mirage colloid armor or something like that. It was the name of that. It's a totally clear version. I always wanted to get that one too. If any of you guys have that kit and are maybe willing to sell it, then maybe get in touch with me, because I always thought that that looked kind of cool. I wanted to try building that, just that it's just completely clear. It's pretty rare to have that, so we get sometimes like clear color kits and mechanical clear kits and things like that, but the totally clear look for this I thought was pretty cool. So here's the wire. Let's take a look at this right away. It is not that thick, but it does seem pretty strong, so I think that that might actually work. At least at the moment it looks like that could actually works, so it doesn't look too bad. Well, we'll get around to all of the runners here in a moment. Let's just take a look at the manual here first. So we've got the same kind of illustration from the front of the box, but the background is just all whited out there, so you've got just the focus on the mobile suit there, which is pretty cool. I believe all the other manuals from this series were all the same, if I remember correctly, from the Buster Gundam. It's been a few years now since I built that one, so it's going to be a nice kind of going back to something that I haven't built in a really long time. So on the back side, just a nice reference image there of the front and back of the mobile suit, what it looks like all painted up, mostly black with just hints of red and purple, and then a couple other different colors on the weapons there, but that's mostly it. The color guide is there at the bottom, it's all in Japanese, and the color guide there for the pilot figures as well. Again, it's all in Japanese, but you can just translate that easily enough if you're wanting to match the colors exactly. Going into here to the front page of the manual, we've got some more illustrations there, or yeah, illustrations, and looks like maybe stills from the anime as well. And just some other bits there talking about the story guide and the pilot and about the mobile suit. I think this is this would be the Astray Amatsumine, which I believe is using the arm and weapon from this Gundam. I think that's after it's destroyed, but I forget the actual story behind that. Anyway, onto the center pages here. We've got some more, a whole bunch of stuff here, all in color. Just some nice illustrations there. And I'm guessing this is just all stuff about the Gundam and different things that you can probably all read, already translated and updated onto the wiki page years ago, I'm sure. So if you're interested in reading some more just about the mobile suit, you can read that all on its Gundam wiki page. I'm sure there's plenty of information on there, but you do have some nice posing options. If you're, again, the kind of person who maybe struggles with posing your kits, it's always a nice reference to have a bunch of images here in the manual that you can look to for inspiration for posing. Some nice illustrations here, like just the line drawings there of the shoulder armor as well, and then there's some other illustrations of the weapons over here on this side as well. So let's go check out the parts list. Here on the front page, you can see on the frame runners there, looks like the D and E runner are a couple of frame runners where you can see we're going to have a couple of leftover parts that won't be used for this kit. And then a few leftover polycaps, but that's pretty much it. So you're going to be using pretty much everything from here except a very small handful of parts. So it just goes on with the construction there, starting with the torso. And it is the kind of manual that shows you kind of which runners you need for that particular step. So that's always kind of nice. I do find that kind of helpful for my particular build style. But, you know, it just depends on how you go about building. So after you go all through building the Gundam, and then it's onto the weapons, and then how to kind of mount the weapons and pose the kit. And then on the last page here, it just shows you how to, or where to place all the sticker markings on there for this. So with that, let's get a look at the runners. Alright, so first up here is the sheet of foil stickers. We do have a few of them for this kit. Looks like pretty much just some red cameras. We got a sticker there for the eyes, and then one other little yellow triangle there, which I believe goes on the chest, but that's pretty much it. And then we do have a sheet of marking stickers here as well. These marking stickers on any sort of dark color plastic just end up not looking good, just because you're just able to see the outlines of them too much, and they just stick out too much, and they're just really not bright enough as far as the printing of them goes, so they just don't look good. I'll throw a couple on the kit just so you guys can see what I'm talking about in the review. But then we do have a pretty nice sheet here of dry transfers as well. Now personally I prefer waterslide decals, but dry transfers are usable at least as well. But I think there is also waterslide decal sheets available for a lot of these Gundams as well if you are like me and you prefer waterslides, so those shouldn't be too hard to track down. We've got PC 130 and 130B here connected for our polycaps in gray. And then in clear pink, we've got our beam saber effect parts here, runner SB1. Alright, then for runner A, we've got a nice big 4-color runner here. One plain clear part there for the eyes, a couple of clear red parts there, looks like for some cameras. That I guess those are going to be the ones that are going to be covered up by the red foil stickers if you choose to use those. Got a bunch of yellow there at the top, mostly for the V-fin and for the claws for the weapon, and then a bunch of black throughout the center there. And while runner A was specifically for the Blitz Gundam, runner B here is simply marked MG 100 scale Seed X armor. So this is a runner of the generic armor parts that are used for the different Seed Master Grade kits from the time. So you can see it's just some parts there for the legs, some hand covers, like a neck piece, and some parts for the thighs. So that's pretty much it on this very strangely shaped B runner. And then a few more parts like that as well here on the C runner as well. And then again, similarly, as we get into the frame here, this is runner D, marked MG 100 scale Seed X frame. So again, this is going to be frame parts that are used for multiple different Seed Master Grade kits in this kind of light gray color. That's continued on here to runner E as well. A bunch of parts there, looks like a lot of parts for the legs, mostly on this E runner. Runner F as well, more Master Grade Seed X frame parts here. And then runner G is a runner that is now getting into the frame parts that are specific to the Blitz Gundam. So this one is specifically marked only for the Blitz, and it's just more frame parts in the same color. And I should note that all of the frame parts have been in ABS plastic as well. Then runner H is getting back to a bunch of the black armor parts here for the Blitz Gundam. Runner I as well, more black parts, but this looks like more so for the weapons in this runner. Runner J is going to be some of our parts here in this really nice light lavender color here for this. Runner K is all of our parts here in red, looking very nice. Runner M is a couple more kind of frame ABS parts, but this is in that light lavender color instead of the gray color as the rest of the inner frame. And then Runner L is just a few parts here in white, the kind of spear bits on the inside of the shield, the white stripe for the outside of the shield, and then our pilot figures are all here on the L runner. Alright, so that is it for the unboxing. It looks like it's going to be pretty cool. I'm excited to take a look at some more Master Grade Seed kits. From just the couple that I've built, I really like them a lot. They're really nice kits. Despite whatever you think of Seed as a series, I think that the mobile suit designs are, in general, mostly pretty cool. And the kits have all, at least the Master Grades anyway, are all held in pretty high regard. The high grades, not so much. We could definitely use some more, and it's cool that we have been getting some upgraded versions of at least a few of the main mobile suits from the series in the high grade line as of late, but hopefully some more, because there's a lot of really cool designs that I would like to build as some more recent, more upgraded high grades, we could say. Anyway, so that's it for the unboxing, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts down below. Are you excited for this month, taking a look at some Seed Master Grade kits? Obviously, this one is going to be first, but of the other three that I mentioned, let me know what you guys would like to see next. I'll try to get to all of them this month, but I'll let you guys kind of have your say as far as the order of those goes. So which one would you like to see up after this among the Australia Blue Frame D, the Dual Gundam, and the Destiny Impulse Blanche? So leave your comments there down below. Thank you so much for watching again, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.